Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. Students, today we will study about the non-conventional source of energy. In the previous lecture, we have studied about the conventional source of energy, which is also called as a non-renewable source of energy. Here, today in non-conventional source of energy, the increasing use of the fossil fuel is leading to its shortage, right? Daily, we fear using excess amount of the fossil fuel, which leads to the shortage of that particular fossil fuel. Now, it is estimated that if the present rate of the consumption continues, now at this rate of the consumption will continue further, then it may happen that in a near future we will be without this source of energy. In short, the results of these fuels will be get exhausted, means we will be not getting these resources anymore. Moreover, their use also causes environmental pollution. Yes, their excessive use of that causes environmental pollution. Therefore, there is a need for using non-conventional source of energy which does not pollute the environment, as well as it is easy to access. For example, I will tell you solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, which are renewable, right? Now we will see about the solar energy, which is easily available, as in our Gujarat we have a hot and humid climate, and easily the solar energy we can generate, we can get it. Children, you might be having observed in your surrounding, or in your, maybe some of you might be having that solar panels at your home also, at your terrace also. Many people now are buying or installing this solar panels on their terrace, which is very easy to plant it, means to install it. No doubt it is a bit expensive, but it is one-time investment, right? Sun's heat and light energy can be felt by us every day. Every day we are feeling so hot. Nowadays also we are having rainy season, but still we feel so hot. In the afternoons, in the morning also, we feel the sunlight, right? So from that, the whole energy is being generated. Solar energy trapped from the sun can be used. Whatever energy is collected through those panels, and that is converted into electricity which we use in our houses. We will see here, it is given here, this type of a plates are there to be planted or to be installed on your terrace to get a solar energy. These are the solar panels, right? You must have seen this. Now in the solar cell, to produce electricity, many of these cells are joined into solar panels to generate power for heating and lighting purpose. The technology of utilizing solar energy benefits a lot of tropical countries that are blessed with the abundant sunshine. Solar energy is also used in solar heaters, solar cookers. Yes, solar cookers are also there where you can cook the dishes, but it is not so convenient if you are expecting some guest after 10-15 minutes or after 1 hour, then you cannot use solar cookers. It is bit time consuming, right? And the highest intensity of the sun should be there to cook that food, right? Yes, solar dryers are also available, besides being used for the community lighting and traffic signals. Nowadays in your parks or in some gazebos or some public places also, even street lights also, we have a solar panels which generates electricity, that is a street light, or in a parks also the electricity is generated, or the street lights are generated through this solar panels. Now we will see about its advantages and disadvantages. In advantages, we will see it is inexhaustible. Yes, it is inexhaustible and non-polluting agent. No pollution is being created because of this solar energy. When we produce this solar energy, no pollution is occurred. Now, but disadvantage is it is expensive. As I told you, once and for all, when you are planting or when you are installing these solar panels, it is bit expensive, but it is once and for all. The investment is huge, but you will get benefits for the lifetime. Now diffuse source, so it gets wasted. Yes. Next point is it is a diffuse source. So n number of times what happens, the energy which has been collected is been wasted, because the energy which is collected is not being utilized for the whole, right? So nowadays what we are doing, whatever consumption we are having, we consume that energy, and the excess energy which has been produced by our solar panels, we give it back to GEB, which they will give to other consumers, right? Next is a wind energy. Yes, we have excess amount of wind also, as we have a 16 kilometers long sea coast also. So wind is also good amount we will have. So wind is an again inexhaustible source of energy, and windmills have been used for grinding grains. Yes, for grinding grains also it is used, and lifting water since times immemorial, right? In modern times, windmills, the high speed winds rotates the windmill, which is connected to the generator to produce the electricity. Yes, because of this it is been connected in wind farms. They having a cluster of such a windmills and located in the coastal region. As I told you that Gujarat has a 1600 kilometers long coastal region, and because of that we are having a good wind farms on the coastal areas. And in the mountain passes through the shortage and steady winds blows, and we have a constant steady wind blowing through, and from that we can generate good wind energy. Wind farms are found in Netherlands, Germany, Denmark, UK, USA and Spain are noted for their wind energy production, right? Not only in India but in other countries also we have good amount of wind energy, wind source of energy. Now children, we will see about the advantages and disadvantages of wind energy. About advantages, again it is a non-polluting agent, very low cost production of electricity once set up. Once it is set up means the cost of electricity is very low. Safe and clean, it is very safe and secure and very clean. Now we will see about the disadvantages. Noise pollution, yes, once the windmill starts it has a lot of noise generated. It creates a lot of noise, so that is a noise pollution. Windmills costly to set up, yes, again here also it is same thing. To set up a windmill means to install a windmill, it is very costly, but it is once and for all. The investment is huge, but you get a number of benefits later. Distributes radio and TV receptions. Yes, it disturbs. It disturbs because of this windmill moving around. It disturbs radio and TV reception. The satellites which we are getting through radio and television, it gets disturbed because of this windmills. And harmful to birds. Yes, it is harmful to birds because it is moving continuously, and because of that moving, some birds come in between and it harms those birds, right? So these are the disadvantages of wind energy. Now we will see about the nuclear power. Nuclear power is obtained from the energy stored in the nuclei of atoms of naturally occurring radioactive elements like uranium and thorium. This you have studied in your science also. These fuels undergoes nuclear fission in nuclear reactors and emit power. Now because of this the power is generated, and the greatest producers of nuclear power are USA and Europe. In India, Rajasthan and Jharkhand have the large deposits of uranium. Yes, in Rajasthan and in Jharkhand, maximum deposits of uranium are found. Thorium is found in the large quantities in the monazite sands of Kerala. The nuclear power station in India are located in Kalpakkam in Tamil Nadu, Tarapur in Maharashtra, Rana Pratap Sagar near Kota in Rajasthan, and Narora in Uttar Pradesh, and Kaiga in Karnataka. Now this is the figure of a nuclear energy, how it is generated, how heat from fusion and then nuclear reactors, hot water, then again the steam is generated. Here the turbines and generators are been moving, and from there electricity is produced. Now it is all going, the whole process has been mentioned over here. You can have a look on figure 3.19 on page number 35. Now we will see about the advantages and disadvantages of nuclear energy. Advantages: it emits large amount of energy. Yes, it gets immense amount of energy. That is the advantages. Now what is the disadvantages? It generates radioactive waste. Radioactive wastes are being generated because of this nuclear energy, and it is highly expensive. That is the disadvantages of the nuclear energy. Now we will come to about geothermal energy. Geothermal energy, heat energy obtained from the earth, is called as a geothermal energy. The temperature in the interiors of the earth rise steadily as we go deeper. So sometimes this heat energy may surface itself in the form of hot springs. Here you will see the streams that is coming, and maybe the hot springs, we have found a number of hot springs on some places in India also, right? Now this heat energy can be used to generate power. Geothermal energy is form of a hot spring, has been used for cooking, heating and bathing for several years. USA has the world's largest geothermal power plants, followed by New Zealand, Iceland, Philippines and Central America. In India, geothermal plants are located in Manikaran in Himachal Pradesh and Puga Valley in Ladakh. Yes, these are the two valleys, these are the two places where in India we find this geothermal plants, right? Now we will see about the advantages and disadvantages of geothermal energy. Geothermal energy, about that advantage is clean, eco-friendly and always available. It is always available. It is very clean also and eco-friendly. Next one, disadvantages: it is located far away from the cities and so costly to transport the electricity, because it is on the remote places, so the transportation is very costly, and it is located far away from the cities, so the transportation for that electricity is very costly, right? Now comes a tidal energy. As we have a longest sea coast in India, also we have 3 sides coastal areas, so tidal energy also is benefited to India also. We get a good amount of a tidal energy. Here you can see in the picture also high tides and low tides. When it is low tide, at that time also the here turbines are being fixed, and as the tides go, high tides and low tides, the turbines are moving, and from that generators move on and the electricity is generated. Energy generated from the tides is called as a tidal energy, and tidal energy can be harnessed by building dams at a narrow openings of the sea. Yes, at the narrow openings of the sea and at the building dams, we can use this energy. We can set up this tidal energies whole setup. During high tides, the energy of the tides is used to turn the turbine installed in the dam to produce electricity. Russia, France and Gulf of Kutch in India have a huge tidal mill farms, right? We will see about the tidal energies, advantages and disadvantages. In advantages, it is a non-polluting. Again, it is a non-polluting. Next, it is inexhaustible because as soon till we have a seas, till there is a high tides, low tides, we have tidal energy. Disadvantages: it destroys wildlife habitat. Yes, it destroys the wildlife habitat because continuously going around this turbines and the water has been used in those turbines, so the wildlife has been affected. Difficult to harness. It is very difficult to harness. Yes, that is the thing. We have a disadvantage about the tidal energy. Now we will go for the biogas. Biogas is here you can see in a picture 3.23. Biogas, we have a gas tank also. From that we get manure, outlet, everything. Yes, it is organic waste. Basically whatever organic waste such as dead plants and animal material, animal dung and kitchen waste can be converted into a biogaseous fuel, which is also called as a biogas. The organic waste is decomposed by bacteria in biogas disasters to emit biogas, which is essentially a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide. Yes, it is a combination. This you have studied in your science also. It is a mixture of a methane and carbon dioxide, and because of this mixture, the gas which is produced is called as a biogas, which is used for cooking also. Biogas is an excellent fuel for cooking and lighting and produces huge amount of organic manure each year. Now because of this we get a good amount of manure also, right? Energy is everywhere, but we can see that harnessing this energy is both difficult as well as costly. Each one of us can make a difference by not wasting energy. Energy saved is energy generated. Act now and make brighter energy future. Now we will see about the advantages and disadvantages of biogas. Advantages: very low cost. With a very few amount of capital you can set up biogas. Easy to operate, very easy to operate. No technical issues are being created here to operate this. Makes use of bio waste. Yes, it is made up from the bio waste which we get from our home itself, right? Only the disadvantages is only it causes the greenhouse effect. That is only the disadvantages of the biogas. So children, we end up our chapter here, and I have already posted the first part of this question answers. So kindly check through the videos which I have uploaded today morning, and we end up over this chapter here. Go through it, all the figures, all the things and all the mechanisms of each and every energy, right? And I will give you soon the rest of the question answers in my next lecture. Thank you. Have a nice day.